Hi beauties, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. Happy to have you. You can probably tell by the title of this video that I am going to be doing some swatching, some decluttering. I am very strongly feeling the urge and the need and the desire to do some spring cleaning. Do some decluttering. It's been less than a year since my last declutter, but I just know that there are some things that I no longer need in my collection. I have 2 teenage daughters who might enjoy some of this stuff. I have friends and, family who can get better use out of some of these things than what I am. I'm no longer needing some of these things. I'm not going to guarantee like a certain percentage of my collection is going to be decluttered. So if that's something that, I don't know, that you feel like you need when watching declutter videos, this might not be for you. I'm not going to declutter things just for the sake of decluttering. If I am not ready to declutter something, I'm not going to. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to shut the hell up. I did go ahead and pull in the bronzer that I have in my stash this rotation. If I do decide to declutter this, I'm still going to go ahead and use it for the, next couple weeks or whatever. And then I'll just declutter it when I'm updating my stash. So anyway, let's get into it. We are going to swatch some things. These are all my bronzers here. I just have them in this little rectangular container I probably got at like Dollar Tree or something. I guess since I've already got this, let's just start with my matchsticks. I have 3 of them here. I have the color Suede. I have Amber. And I have Truffle. Okay, and I know I have alluded to this before, so let's swatch Truffle here. Yikes, right? Way, way, way too dark. I'm not even going to play around with like trying to make that work. I'm not interested in trying to make it work. This is Amber. This is much more cool toned, more of like a contour shade. It's really, really beautiful. And now that I'm seeing it swatched, I do kind of want to make it work. It does buff out and sheer out nicely. Okay, I'm going to keep that. And remind me, I'm going to put this in my next rotation for Shop My Stash. I'm going to rotate this in, get some use out of it, and again, if it's something I end up not liking, I absolutely will get rid of that. And then this is what's in there right now. This is Suede. Like, look how much warmer that is. This I've only used, I think I've used this twice so far in my rotation. Again, it does buff out nicely. It is very, very, very warm and orangey, which is not really like my favorite tone in a bronzer. I don't mind this, but I probably am going to just go ahead and get rid of this after I use it in my rotation here. Again, it's just nothing against the product, the formulation. I do like these matchsticks. It's just not my color, not my vibe. So I'm gonna put that back in my stash and then get rid of it. Let's get into my I have 2 other sort of like stick cream products here. I have this Physicians Formula Sculpting bronzer with jojoba oil. Now this does not have the shade name on it at all. When I got it, there was nothing. I think they only have 2 shades. They have like mocha and truffle or something like that. And I don't know. I couldn't tell you what shade this is. But that's it. I have only used this a handful of times. It's pretty. I really don't have any issues with this. It's just not something that I think about really, even. I'm never like, ooh, I should use that Physicians Formula bronzer. I guess it just hasn't left a mark on me like that. Let's swatch my nude sticks. This is the shade Bondi Bay. Now this one I love. This one I know I'm gonna keep. I like this tone a little bit better. It's not quite as brown as that. So just given the fact that cream products take so long to go through, I think I'm going to keep this one because I love this one so much more. I'm going to keep this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and declutter the Physicians Formula. Again, no issues with how it performed. I think it performed fine. It blended fine. Yeah, it's just not something I want to hold on to. The only other cream, oh no, I lied. I have 2 other creams. This, you know, I'm keeping my Fenty cream Cheeks Out cream bronzer in macchiato. This is the second one that you know what I mean. It's my second one. It's a repurchase. I panned the other one. This is my favorite bronzer, probably ever. So I'm keeping that. And then this is the last cream product I have. This is the Tower 28 Bronzino bronzer in West Coast. This one, I feel like, I don't know if I've given a fair shot either. I've only used it a number of times, like a handful, but it's very, very pretty. That's it. Yeah, I'm not ready to get rid of this one either. It really, really is gorgeous. It looks great on the skin. It gives you such just a really pretty glow. Yeah, I think that will look beautiful in the summer. I'm not ready to get rid of that. Now, powder bronzers are a different story. However, my 2 Nabla, these are the Skin Bronzing Sun-Kissed Effect Bronzing Powder. I have Dune. And I have Soft Revenge. So these are them. I don't know how well you can tell on camera. This one is definitely more cool. This one pulls a little warmer. I will attempt to swatch them for you. That's Dune. And then this is Soft Revenge. Actually, this one looks a little bit cooler to me now that I say that. So that's them. That's Soft Revenge. That's Dune. I love these. I love both of these. I'm not getting rid of them. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous products. These, however, my Physicians Formula butter bronzers, do not ask me why I have 2 of them. Don't ask me what would have possessed me to buy 2 of these. This is the Sun-Kissed bronzer. Is Sun-Kissed the shade? I guess. I don't know. And what's this one? Sun-Kissed. Okay. So I have 2 of the same shade. Awesome. This one I have never touched. It's brand new. I don't know. There's nothing really wrong with this bronzer. It's like an okay drugstore bronzer. It smells great. It's got a lovely, like, summery, islandy, coconut suntan lotion scent. It's just that, like, I don't know. I just am not, you know what I'm going to do? Okay. I think what'll make me feel better, I'm going to get rid of the one that I've never used because I'm probably not even going to run through this one. So it makes zero sense for me to have a backup. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'll hang on to the one that I've already started using. It's not my favorite bronzer. Physicians Formula is not like an awesome brand in my opinion. They kind of suck, but I'll keep it. It's nice to have different drugstore powder options. My Ulta Natural Glow Matte Bronzer and Tan, I'm absolutely keeping. This is like my favorite drugstore bronzer. And that's it right there. It's absolutely beautiful. This I know I'm going to keep. This is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer and Sunset Striptease. This is actually a backup. The other one's in my Shop My Stash. I just didn't feel like pulling it out because I know I'm going to keep it. It's beautiful. Okay, I think this one I struggle with. So this is the Milani. I don't even think I've used this, you guys, because this again is a backup. I had one. I think I might have panned this exact same one either once or twice. This used to be like my absolute favorite drugstore bronzer. I have the shade 02 Sunkissed. Let's see. It's pretty. Like, I'm not gonna deny that it's pretty. It just, I don't know if I want to hold on to it. Oh, that is pretty though. This is what declutters are so hard. That is really pretty. And I kind of like that way better than the Physicians Formula right there. Okay, so I just made a snap decision. I'm gonna keep this. I like this way better. I like Milani as a brand way better than Physicians Formula. So getting rid of both of these and keeping my Milani. And I feel good about that. So altogether, decluttering these 4 items, plus I'll declutter this suede when I'm done with it in my Shop My Stash. So 5 so far. I feel good about that. And I actually like my bronzers now all finally fit comfortably in this container, which is exactly what I was going for. So let's do my blush. So as you can see, blush is much more out of control for me. I am not going to do my palettes in this declutter. I'm not going to do my face palettes. I'm going to do all palettes, face palettes, eyeshadow palettes at a later date. That's all going to be one category. So let's go through these blushes. I think what is going to be most efficient and most helpful for me is to go through. I'm going to do a quick run through and grab the things that I know, like without any hesitation, I don't want to get rid of. Things that I know I want to keep. I'm going to do that, set those to the side. I'll show you obviously, and then I'll come back and we can go through the things that, you know, are sort of up in the air. Okay. All right, let's just run through real quick what I'm keeping all of my Fenty cream blushes. You should have known that. These I'm keeping just because they're so new and I really did like them. Two of the Essence The blushes. I have Bespoke and Be Lifting. Befitting is that shade. Again, this is real new. This is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur blush in Mauve Sunrise. It's gorgeous. Keeping my Undone Beauty cream blush in Rosewood. Keeping both of my ColourPop Wild Child blushes. Again, they're very new and I enjoyed them. Keeping my Milani Luminoso. Keeping my nude sticks in Salty Siren. Keeping all of my Flower Beauty blush bombs. Keeping my Charlotte Tilbury. That's in Pink Gasm. I'm keeping my Tower 28. Okay, can you see like what's going on in this blush? I don't know. There's like little, I don't know how to describe it. I just don't really like the way that looks. I'm gonna use it in my stash. This is one of the blushes, and I'm keeping these two, my two brand new Vive blushes. These are what's in my stash right now. I'm going to use this, but I don't know. If I don't really like the way this looks, I'm probably going to get rid of that. I will obviously update you when I do like, you know, my roundup of my stash in a couple weeks. Keeping both of my Nabla skin glazing blushes. I have Adults Only and Truth. And I think that's it. Okay, I think those are all of the things that I like know without a doubt I want to keep. Now, let's circle back to these things that I'm not so sure about. Again, here's a matchstick. This is in the shade Beach Bum, and it's really pretty. I mean, undeniably that's pretty. Am I going to use it? Probably not. I mean, I've had it for a year. Oh my God, it's so pretty though. Will I miss this if I get, like, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous, you guys. Oof. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know. This is hard. Let's just do it. Let's just get rid of it. I really don't think it's something that I'm going to use or to miss, even though, I mean, it's stunning. Okay, all of my Milani blushes. I have Merlot Moment. I have Blushing Berry. I have Nude Kiss. And I have Coral Crush. Okay, if you watch my channel, you know how I feel about these. I've always been on the fence about these. Now swatching is, you're gonna be like, oh my God, why are you getting rid of those? Like, they're beautiful, they swatch beautifully. That was the Coral Crush. This is Nude Kiss. This is Blushing Berry. I hear my son coming. He's found that I'm no longer in the living room, so he's gonna come crash our party. And then this is the Merlot Moment. Okay, like, again, subjectively very pretty. Just not my favorite formula. Like I've said before, I've tried a number of different ways like applying these. I just don't feel like they set beautifully on the skin, and I don't know, I'm not really interested in like having to work really hard to make a product work. Like, I just want it to work. I don't want to have to like make sure I use a certain base, make sure I use a certain brush, make sure it like, no, I just want them to work and look nice. I'm sorry if that means whatever. I just, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these. I am not a huge fan. Okay, and then what's in here? So my Kylie blush in Close to Perfect. This color is really pretty. It's a very, very neutral shade. I think I got this, like, I got this on some sale at Ulta. You probably can barely even see that. Like, that's how neutral it is. This just doesn't blow my hair back, you guys. It's nothing that special. Again, I'm never like, ooh, I can't wait to use that Kylie blush. Like, I love the way that looks. It's fine. Like, it's just fine. And for that reason, I'm gonna get rid of it. I just, yeah, I don't need it. I know people that will really enjoy that and be happy to have that. So that's that. My Almay blush. This is really new as well. This is the Healthy Hue blush. God, I wish I knew what shade I have. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I really don't see it on here anywhere. I'm sorry. I wonder if I accidentally ripped it off. Anyway, this is it. I actually really enjoyed this. I had this in my rotation, Shop My Stash, either the last time or the time before. Okay, I'm not ready to get rid of that. We're keeping that. It's too pretty. I want to use it more to see if I, you know, see what I want to do. We'll keep it around for one more go. My Physicians Formula Rose All Day Petal Glow in Shimmering Rose. Is that the shade? I don't know. I never know like which is the shade, which is the collection, whatever. Oh, okay. Is that Rose All Day Petal Glow must be the collection? Anyway, this is the blush. It's gorgeous. It's very, very heavily scented. Smells like roses. It's really pretty. It is. I have to admit that. It's gorgeous. It's just not something that I'm probably going to use all that often. It's very, very shimmery for a blush. And I could be like, oh, I'll use it as a blush topper, but I won't. I just won't. So there's still a lot of product left in here. It's beautiful. I'm just going to give it to someone who will like it and appreciate it and use it. My L'Oreal True Match blush. This is in W3 to 4. It's called Barely Blushing. I really like this. This is one of my like OG. You can barely see it. It's so neutral. This is one of my like OG drugstore blushes. It's so pretty. It just gives you this really nice like warm flushed look to your cheeks. I've gone through again about 2 or 3 of these over the years. Love this color. I don't think I'm ready to get rid of that. Now all the rest of these I'm gonna let go. Okay, I have my Milani. This is Milani powder blush in Awakening Rose. And I have another one in Romantic Rose. So a little bit more mauve-y. This is a little bit more like neutral peachy. Yeah, I just because I don't ever think about these blushes. I just don't. They just, yeah, I just have discovered so many different, dare I say, better formulas, and I just, yeah, they're gonna go. And then this one, okay, you guys, this is so old. The Maybelline Master Highlighting Blush in Nude. Again, okay, this was for a really long time my absolute favorite blush. I have panned this multiple times. They stopped. This was like limited edition, and I actually bought a couple of these off Amazon. And I paid way too much for them on Amazon, but I just loved these so much. I honestly think that I have just been hanging on to this for purely for nostalgic purposes. Like, I have barely used this since I bought it probably over a year ago. So it pains me, but I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm trying to not like hold on to things just because there's some sort of like weird connection, you know, some sort of like memory that I have. It's just not useful for my collection. So getting rid of those. I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got rid of 10 blushes. So that's cool. I feel good about that. Let's move on to highlights. Last category, highlights. I'm going to do the same thing I did with my blushes. I'm going to go through and I'm going to separate out the things that I know for sure I'm going to keep, come back and do the things that I am still on the fence about, and we will talk about that. Okay, let me show you real quick what I'm keeping. Again, like I mentioned, I'm not doing palettes right now. I do have several highlighting palettes that I will be decluttering when I do all palettes, face palettes, eyeshadow palettes at a later date. So these are just, you know, solo highlights that I'm ready to declutter. This one here, the I Heart Revolution Tasty Apple highlighter is what's in my collection right now. I really enjoy this. It's a beautiful gold highlight. I'm going to be keeping that. I'm going to put that. I really don't have a lot of like gold highlights, so I enjoy this one. I honestly think I got this for like $5 or less when it was on sale at Ulta, so I enjoy that, keeping it. I'm going to keep my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. I actually have medium. That's it right there. I just said I don't have a lot of gold. There's another gold. But this is a liquid version that I really like. I'm going to keep my Benefit Cookie. This is new, like new. I've only used it once or twice. Keeping that. I'm going to keep my Becca Champagne Pop. Really enjoy that. However, I will say I did just order, it's so pretty, you guys. Oh my god. I did just order one of the new single Jaclyn Hill highlights. So we'll see. And I think it's pretty similar to this. I think it's a champagne-y color. So do I need both? Probably not. We'll readdress that at a later date. I'm keeping my Fenty Duo. I have Mean Money and Hustle Baby, one of my favorites. Keeping my Stila Heaven's Hue and Kitten. Keeping my Pixie Glowy Gossamer Duo and Delicate Dew. This is fantastic. I'm never decluttering that. And then my Amrezy. I mean, I can't get rid of this. I love it. Okay, so I actually have a lot of highlighters that I'm on the fence about, shockingly. I didn't expect it to be this many, but I don't know. I just feel like at a certain point, highlights, I don't know, like how many do I really need? Okay, and I have I did not include my 2 Auric Glow Lusts, but definitely keeping these. Okay, I have selenite and morganite. I'm probably going to get pyrite when she restocks. So I don't know, I just feel like I don't need, those have kind of like changed the game for me, so I really don't feel like I need to have a ton of highlights. Okay, let's just start with this. My Undone Beauty, this has been like an ongoing thing on my channel. This poor highlight, I don't feel like ever really got a fair shot. It came shattered. I was kind of like over it from the start. It is really, really pretty. I mean, I have to say that. I did have it in my stash. I enjoyed using it. Am I going to continue to enjoy using it and continue to want to use it? Probably not. Just being honest with myself, probably not. So it's going. My Flexitarian, man, I'm really on the fence about this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just, it's so icy, you guys. Like, oh my God, it's icy. And with it being the Super Shock formula, I do know that those dry out a little bit faster. I just am probably not going to use it before it goes bad. So I actually really, really think my daughter will like this. She's getting into highlights more. I think she'll like this a lot. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I also think I might get rid of this, which actually makes me really sad because this is honestly a really, really beautiful product. If you're looking for a good drugstore alternative to something like the Auric, I really would encourage you to look at these. This is the Revlon Skin Lights Face Glow Illuminator. I have the shade Sunrise Luster. And it really, really is pretty. It was very easy to use. I just used it as a highlight, like on top, like, but look how nice that shears out. Like I really, really do think this is a pretty product, and I think that it would look good as a mix-in with your foundations. I think you could use this just on top of your SPF underneath your foundation if you wanted to for a nice glow. I do think that this would be a very nice, versatile product, but again, I just don't think I have the 2 Auric Glow Lusts, and I just don't think I need a whole other product like that. I mean, oh, it's hard, but I'm gonna get rid of that. Pains me, but this I'm gonna get rid of too. This Glam Light highlight, I don't even know what this shade is, but it came in their foodie box that came out this summer. It's a pink highlighter. Never going to run through that. I'm just not. Like, it's pretty, but let's be real. This is another matchstick. This is in rum, a gold. Way too dark for me. It just is, but it's beautiful. My Physicians Formula Dewy Highlighter. What shade do I have? I have Honeydew. This is really pretty, but just again, am I really gonna use it like that? Probably not, and I am probably not gonna miss it, so we're getting rid of it. I know I can get rid of this, my Coty Airspun Loose Highlighter. I don't know why, you guys. This is Glow for Gold. I just am not a loose highlighter person. I don't know. I don't know why. But look at it. It's very, very pretty. Oh no, yeah. It's beautiful. Man, I kind of want to I kind of want to keep it now. It's so pretty. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Again, hold me to this. I'm gonna put this in my stash, my next stash, this and the amber bronzer that I talked about earlier. I'm gonna put these in my next rotation, get some use out of them. I honestly have used this once. I bought this, had to be at least a year ago. Have used it once, so it needs to get more use. I'm gonna put that in my next rotation and we'll decide after that. Okay, fair enough. My e.l.f. highlighter I'm getting rid of. This is in the shade Gold. Remember when I said I didn't have that many gold highlighters? Okay, scratch that from the record. Getting rid of that. It's fine. I just don't use it. Don't get excited about it. I'm finally gonna get rid of this, you guys. Why am I keeping this? I repressed this and I literally never use it. This is a backup. I have panned one of these years ago. I bought another one because I really liked it. And I still do. I mean, it's pretty. Again, there's so many other things now that I have found that I like, and oh my god, I need to stop swatching stuff because now I want to keep that. It's so pretty, but I am not going to. I'm going to get rid of my Milani. Again, I liked it. It's pretty. It's fine. I don't know if you can even see that. I just am not going to use it. I just am not. I'm sorry. My Kylie Ice Me Out. Again, so it really is an icy highlighter. But actually, I like this one a lot better than the Flexitarian, so I'm actually going to keep that. I like that one. The Wet n Wild Precious Petals, gonna get rid of, but this is a really pretty, like, rosy gold kind of highlight. Right there, if you can see it. I have gotten plenty of use out of that. I don't foresee myself continuing to. Okay, these, I got 2 of the exact same shade. Stupid me. This is Daybreak Glimmer. I mean, I certainly don't need both of them. I don't even know if I need one of them, but let's see. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. I'm gonna keep one of them. Obviously, don't need both. I'm gonna get rid of the one that looks better, looks newer. And these CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner Hyper Glow. I have Pearl Crush and Gilded Glory. So let's see, this is Gilded Glory. I feel like this is probably going to be more up my alley than Pearl Crush. But let's see. Let's swatch these. Dry my hands off. I feel like I don't really have much room left to swatch. Okay, so this is Pearl Crush. Oh, that's really pretty. And then Gilded Glory. Oh, Gilded Glory is actually darker than what I thought it was going to be. I think I actually am going to keep Pearl Crush. They're both really pretty though. But yeah, I'm going to keep Pearl Crush. I'll get rid of Gilded Glory. Wow, okay, so how many highlighters did I get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got rid of 12 highlighters. Okay. I'm gonna put this stuff back and then we will take a look at everything I got rid of. This is everything I'm getting rid of. 26 products altogether between blush, bronzer, and highlight. I feel good about that. It was so, so needed. I mean, again, I just don't want to have things in my collection that don't excite me. So this is it, getting rid of this. I think I will be able to find all of this really, really good homes. So anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like declutters, like beauty contents, give me a like, subscribe. I would love for you to stick around for some more. But until then, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, beauties.